Okay, let's move on to UAE-based news. Now, UAE news, the first one which I'd like to share with you, UAE, is Abraaj's failure. Bloomberg reports that. They're talking about Abraaj being the final nail in the coffin, as you can say, or you could, like they say, the straw that broke the camel's back. Abraaj was a tipping point after which now equity firms have lost their credibility and investors no longer trust the UAE market. It's because of what happened with Abraaj, because it was billions and, he was a known brand all over. And then UAE, to save face, in Khalij Times, it was reported that Gulf News and Khalij Times reported that he had to pay billions, 1 point some billion he had to pay as a Dubai fine. The funny thing is here they come out with another article saying that even if he cannot pay the fine, which they know he cannot pay, I told you, he doesn't have any money now because everyone has withdrawn their funds or his funds have been frozen. So he can't pay the money and they're saying, yeah, that's great, that's great. Even if he can't pay, because now it'll create fear. Other people will not want to cheat anyone. That's bullshit, because there are still scams, there are still fraudsters, like one of my previous reports where I spoke to you about. Scammers are still rampant because of the loopholes in the UAE law system. UAE is still a baby country. These Middle East countries, they're still babies. They have a lot of laws, but no one there to implement it. So that is why investors are losing faith in UAE. And the fact of this is the next article. This is Arabian Business. It states very clearly that investors have lost faith in the UAE market, which is why they're not investing in UAE-based companies, which is why UAE companies are not, they're not listing in the UAE stock exchange. You have this guy, Shihab Gargash, who is the Daman Investments chairman, saying that UAE firms launching IPOs abroad is a troubling sign because it shows that UAE markets lack credibility. Obviously, they lack credibility because of all the scandals that take place, because of especially that Abraaj big, massive halagula that has taken place. And, nobody wants to invest. It's, as it is hard-earned money, even if it's money that you've cheated. But what's the point of investing when you know you're going to lose it? Like Emaar sold $1.3 billion worth of shares in the UAE market. Now, what the fuck has happened to Emaar? Emaar has gone down the drain. Demac. All the companies, all the companies that have, registered or, listed in Dubai stock exchange, what has happened? Gone to the dogs. And then you have companies taking the money and running off. And you have so many scams, so many frauds. You just don't have to believe me. Just Google scams UAE. You'll see enough and more articles left, right, and center. Okay. And UAE newspapers can't hide it, because if they don't write about it, Reuters, Bloomberg, someone is going to expose it. Still sticking with the UAE theme, you have Habtoor, who is Khalaf, I hope I got his name, Khalaf Al Habtoor, who's a billionaire, owner of the Habtoor Group. He is still requesting the UAE government, please end the ban on Skype, end the ban on WhatsApp, allow people to make their free calls, free video calls, because he's saying that will give a positive spin to the economy. I totally agree with him. See, on one hand, you have UAE trying to show we are Expo 2020, we are international, we are global, but we will ban you from using apps which are free all over the world. Skype is free all over the world for calls and video calls and incoming calls and audio calls. Skype is free. WhatsApp is for free. Facebook Messenger is for free. No, we will ban all this. Even Appear.in is for free. It's a video messaging app. All this is for free. No, we'll block all this. We'll give you our own version, which you should pay for that version. Plus you have to pay for the internet. Plus we are making it overpriced. So this is so fucked up. This is totally fucked up. And Habtoor is the only UAE-based Emirati who has the guts to speak about it. Why? Because he is close to the ruling family. If anybody else, like a normal person, were to talk about it on social media, you're going to get fucked. Habtoor, once again, in another article, this is by newsrepublic.com, VA News Republic. He says that he's requesting the UAE government, please get rid of the VAT because it's affecting the UAE economy in a very negative manner. Well, the thing is, he can talk about it because he's a billionaire, but nobody else can do that. And secondly, I doubt the UAE government is going to agree, because if it does, it, it'll look really bad on them. See, if they get rid of the ban on Skype and WhatsApp, Etisalat is going to lose billions. Etisalat and do the monopolies, they will lose billions. And once you make it for free, you can't undo that. They will lose billions, and that will really affect their bottom line. So the powers that be, the powerful people, will never give that for free. The second thing is, if they do scrap VAT, it is a slap on the country's government, because then it'll show what kind of fuckhole policies do you have. And another reason why they not do it for free is because they need money. The UAE treasury is fucking empty. They're not going to talk about it, but it's a fact. It's fucking empty. And through these taxes, they're getting at least 31 billion every year. I mean, $31 billion. Sorry, dirhams. Dirhams. I hope I got that right. Don't quote me on this, but it's billions. It's billions. You think they're going to just say, nah, let it go? Money is money. They don't want to lose this fucking money. Okay. Next one. UAE making peace with Iran. This one was a bit of a shock, but it was expected. Newsweek.com. While US and UK are bringing in more troops in the Middle East region, see, you understand this. US doesn't give a fuck about anybody other than its own country. Okay? They don't give a fuck. The war in Vietnam was benefiting who? US. The war in Iraq was benefiting who? US. They don't give a fuck about Syria. They don't give a fuck about, they're destroying Venezuela. They are destroying, trying to cripple China, which, fuck you, it's not going to work. They tried games with Russia. US just wants to be the bully. US wants to be number one no matter what. That's why even when there's a photo opportunity, the US president will stand in the center and everyone else is left and right. When they are walking, the US president will walk front. There was a video where the US president just pushed someone and came in the front, to walk, which was funny, but that's a reality. In fact, in Olympic Games, US is the only country, just think about this. In the Olympics, US is the only country that doesn't bow its flag in front of the host nation's leaders. All other countries do that out of respect. All other countries, except US. What makes US so fucking superior? What? What is so fucking great about US? The only thing that is great about you is you have nuclear weapons. Scrap the nuclear fucking weapons. Nobody will give a fuck to you. That's the fact. You police Iran and say, don't fucking have weapons. You police Iran, but you have the largest stockpile of fucking weapons. You police Russia, you police China. Oh, communism is bad. Your country is bad. Why is US fucking good? US fucking perfect? Look at the crimes that are taking place. Look at the unemployment. Look at the fucking deficit, the highest in the fucking world. Then what's your fucking excuse, man? So I'm not saying US is evil, but US is not fucking perfect. But what is not right is US can make rules, US can break rules, US can police your fucking country, US can tell you what to fucking do, and you have to dance. However, this dominance is now shaken because, people are like, fuck you, you're taking care of your own fucking country, we need to take care of ours, So, US and UK are building up this, army base, navy base, naval base in the Middle East region. They're not doing it for the benefit of the Middle East countries. They're doing it for their own fucking benefit. They want to destroy the Middle East countries. So now UAE has realized this. And UAE is like, fuck, we made a mistake of teaming up with Saudi against Iran. Iran and Saudi have the Shia-Sunni issues, which is internal Islam stuff, okay? Now, UAE made the mistake of teaming up with Saudi. Why mistake? Because Saudi has the resources to fucking take a long drawn-out war. It has oil-based reserves. It has enough and more fucking money coming in because people want to go to Hajj and, Umrah. They want to do their holy-poly, pilgrimage. So and it's not fucking cheap. It's not cheap to go for a pilgrimage. It's shitloads of money. It's expensive. And now, you know, the 5-star hotels are coming where people have to shell out, I think, $10,000. It could go up to, you know, $100,000. It can go up to that much if you have to go VIP, like first class and travel, first class and stay to Umrah, which is so ironical. It's like one way you're talking of going simple in front of God and showing suffering and pain, but there you have VIP service, concierge service. Okay. So Saudi makes shitload of money, but UAE, nobody comes to fucking pilgrimage there. They come there to make fucking money, take money from the country. And the glamour and blitz is gone. The tallest tower, in UAE, what do you have? Tallest tower, Burj Al Arab. What else do you have in UAE? What else? There's nothing else. There's nothing to see in UAE apart from the tallest erection, which is put right in the middle of Dubai. And nothing else. Yes, you do get global brands, but you can get global brands anywhere. The same amount of money you fucking spend to go there, you can go to any of the Eastern countries and live like a fucking king. So UAE as well as fuck. We are fucked. Saudi has the resources to go for a long fucking war. We don't have any. They already made the mistake of buying fucking weapons from US, both Saudi and UAE. But now UAE realized, fuck, we made a mistake. Why the fuck did we purchase the weapons? We could have invested in agriculture. We could have invested in the development of our country. We made a mistake of teaming up with Saudi and shaking hands with Donald. Donald is fucking smart. He's only interested in fucking US. So now UAE is jacked and UAE realized we made a mistake. So in this article, what they did is they are slowly moving towards making peace with Iran. Coast Guard officials from UAE held rare talks with Irani security officials. Here you have Brigadier General Mohammed Al-Musleh Al-Ahbabi, identified in Farsi as Mohammed Al-Musbi Al-Babi. Okay, whatever. So he held talks in Tehran with Brigadier General Qasim Rais of the Iranian Border Police regarding cooperation for the Strait of Hormuz, which is very, very important for both of them. So they want to kill off the tensions between both the countries and make sure that they make peace. Iran also desperately needs foreign funds because the economy is crashing. And, you know, they are being pushed in a corner by US. So Iran was also very polite. They said the Islamic Republic of Iran has long-standing relationship with UAE on various topics. We have maintained a relationship with investors, fishermen, businessmen. So a lot of positive stuff. And this photograph, you can see both are shaking hands. So let me know your thoughts on what do you think? Do you think UAE has the muscle to take this war forward, or is UAE realizing its mistake and saying before our country crashes, we better make peace? Especially, remember, Expo 2020 is coming, and Expo 2020 right now is going to the dogs. If it crashes, the country is fucked, because after Expo 2020, we don't know, they need to conjure up some new fucking idea, otherwise they're going to be in deep trouble. And last but not the least, for UAE based news, which is another big hype, halagula, you have Alabar, hope I got his name right, Mr. Alabar, you know, the Emaar big guy, big boss of, so he purchased a 4% stake on Yuk's Net-a-Porter, which is billed as the world's biggest luxury fashion store. So he purchased 4% stake, and now he's planning to launch it in a very big way in Dubai, with the Middle East office in Dubai. And it's going to be the biggest luxury fashion store in the Middle East. So let's see, let's hope it gives more jobs. It doesn't give more jobs, then it's no point having all this, because at the end of the day, you can come out with a lot of luxury brands, but you need buyers. Also, another news that is happening, it seems that Chinese ride-hailing app Didi is expected to launch in Dubai. So I just hope that it gives more people jobs, because if it gives jobs, that is how the economy runs.